Badgers, I'm Principal Rodriguez and I'm here this afternoon to explain Badger Power Hour and how it will work for you. Before we begin the PowerPoint, I would like teachers to make sure that they have handed out the student interactive worksheet so students may fill this along as I'm speaking through the presentation. I would first like to begin by reminding every Badger that if it's going to be, meaning you walking across that stage in May and making sure that you're on time for graduation, then it's up to you to take full advantage of Badger Power Hour. The objective is that students are provided this advisory period to attend BPH to receive tutoring, makeup assignments, and/or any interventions the student may need to help them be successful in the class and raise their grade. This is every Friday from 10:21 to 11:21. An academic intervention is a strategy used to teach a new skill, build fluency in a skill, or encourage a child to apply an existing skill to new situations or settings. How does it work? At this time, it would be strongly suggested to take out your phones and take a picture of this slide for further reference. If a student is failing a class, they must attend Badger Power Hour for that class. Prior to Friday, a teacher will invite you and give you a pass to the class, and you must hold on to the pass until Friday. Do not lose it and secure it in your backpack. Next, a student can also request to go see a teacher for a class he or she is not passing, or if you are in danger of failing. Again, a pass will be given to you by that teacher, and you will need this to go and visit their class. I'll give you a moment if you would like to take a picture of this slide. In continuing to understand how it works, there is an official Badger Power Hour hall pass. This is the only pass that can be used to make your transition from your second period to your Badger Power Hour. Once the student gets the pass, again, you'll need to hold on to it until Friday. At 10:21, an administrator will come on the intercom and ask that students now transition at 10:21 to their destination. Students will have 7 minutes to get to that destination before they are swept. As far as the copies, there are 2 copies. The white copy will go with you to your Badger Power Hour class in which you were invited or you asked to go to. The yellow copy will remain in the class that you are leaving. When you are leaving your second period, it is important that you sign out to indicate that you are exiting that second period. When you arrive to the classroom in which you are going to receive the intervention, tutoring, or makeup work, it's important that when you arrive, you also sign in. So again, there are 2 slides that I'm going to go back over for reinforcement. One, again, if you are attending a Badger Power Hour, either that a teacher has invited you to or that you have requested to go to, again, you will need to use only the official Badger Power Hour pass. Again, the white copy goes with you and the yellow copy stays in your second period with the teacher that you are leaving. Once again, once you are leaving your second period, you must sign out. And then when you arrive to your classroom where you're receiving intervention, missing assignments, or tutoring, you must sign in when you get to that class. What do I need to do? Students, these are your responsibilities during Badger Power Hour in order to make it successful and for you to be using your time adequately. First of all, BPH is mandatory. You must attend if invited or initiated. Make the most of your time. There are absolutely no cell phones allowed during BPH unless instructed by your teacher. Come prepared with all materials and assignments to work on during BPH. This is actually an ideal time for you to get caught up on homework or use this time to your advantage to do homework so you don't have as much at home. This should include all classes. So because BPH takes place on Friday, don't forget to bring your homework or assignments from periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. Adhere to the teacher's BPH policies in their classroom. Every teacher may have their own system and methods of the way they want to hold BPH in their classroom, and we are asking you to adhere and respect those individual policies. Restroom passes will be limited during BPH because we want you again to make the most of the 60 minutes. No visits to counselor, attendance, finance, or vending machines during this time. You will need to do that before school, after school, or during lunch. You can also use the regular free roaming conference period. Remember, that also takes place on Friday from 8 o'clock to 8:40. This is a good time to get assignments to work on during Badger Power Hour. Be where you're supposed to be. Please don't ruin it for yourself and your privilege of this advisory period by abusing the Badger Power Hour pass. Failure to attend BPH will result in disciplinary action and school consequences. I would at this time like to introduce Mr. Robert Thompson, Assistant Principal of Athletics and Activities. He's going to share our expectations for student athletes and those who participate in clubs.
Good afternoon, Principal Rodriguez. Thank you for this opportunity. Remember, student athletes, we have a higher expectation and a higher standard for you. So when we have Badger Power Hour, we want you to make the most of this. This is an opportunity for you to get your homework done, get advanced in your classes, and do the little extra things that you need. If you have any questions about that, come see me and I will make sure that we have something for you. But this is an opportunity for you to be a role model and model those high expectations that we have for you.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Students, we realize that as you make this adjustment, there are going to be some frequently asked questions. So I'm going to, at this time, address some of the common questions, and you also have some FAQs on the back of your worksheet that you can take with you. The first question, what if I am passing all classes? What do I do? If you are passing all of your classes, first, congratulations to you, because that's awesome. But you also may remain in your second period or go to the following areas with a Badger Power Hour pass. You may go to the library for studying, the writing center. You may also attend the library for AP tutoring or computer usage for class. A second area will be the College and Career Center. I am working with the counseling department to bring different events such as guest speakers, college visits, and other things that students may attend during Badger Power Hour if they are passing their classes. Lastly, you may also go to the cafeteria, but this only applies to math and ELA classes. In the event that a classroom is too crowded, we are asking that there is overflow that can go to the cafeteria. You will need a Badger Power Hour pass and an overflow pass to go to the cafeteria in the event that this does occur. Another question, what if I get more than one invitation from teachers? And this is a possibility. However, if you do choose, you will have to choose one class to go to and let your other teachers know you cannot come to Badger Power Hour that week for his or her class. That one teacher will be waiting for you and will have you on the roster expecting your attendance. So please make sure that you are attending that one teacher. It is your responsibility to communicate to your other teachers that you can either go during regular conference period from 8 to 8:40, or you'll have to reschedule for another Friday. They may ask to see your Badger Power Hour pass for verification to make sure that you are in fact going to another teacher. However, you can visit other classes, as I just mentioned, during 8 to 8:40 to get missing assignments from them to work on during the class that you are attending, if time permits. You may not go to more than one class during Badger Power Hour. You must remain in that one class the entire 60 minutes. And the reason that I'm reinforcing that and being somewhat redundant is we wanted to emphasize that you are not allowed to transition to different classes and must remain in one for the entire time. If students are found to not be reporting to a class they said they will be in, they will be referred to their grade level administrator and may have to then report to Badger Power Hour with the administrator if they continue to fail to attend. What if I just have a quiz or test to make up in a class? Again, Badger Power Hour is for students not passing. If you only need to make up a test or a quiz, your teacher can send you to the testing center we have created in T186. This will be for a quiz or a test that takes more than 30 minutes. You will need a Badger Power Hour pass to go there, and you'll check into T186 and be given further direction from there. What if I am absent for BPH, but I was given an invitation or pass to attend? Again, communication is your responsibility, and make sure your parent guardian is calling in your absence. Your teacher should see this in Synergy and see if you can reschedule your BPH appointment with the teacher or go to conference period from 8 to 8:40. What if my teacher has a sub on BPH but invited me? We will be sending an administrator to help out the substitutes to make sure that students transition to the right class, so they will have support during that time. For any other questions, once again, I ask that you refer to the back of your interactive worksheet, as I have included more FAQs there if you do have any questions, or you can submit them to your teacher and we'll get back to you. In my final closing thoughts, students, I just would like to say Badger Power Hour is intended as academic support for you to get the help and intervention you need. It is also an ideal time to get homework completed to help you be successful in school. Please use it responsibly and take advantage of BPH. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day.